Homelessness in Davie or in any rural area looks a lot differently than it might in a bigger city. You might not see as many people living in tents or posted up on the sidewalk, but you'll see moms with kids staying at the local motel. It's a regular bus stop. A lot of studies show if kids grow up with traumatic experiences, homelessness being one of them, they're so much more likely to have similar adverse experiences when they're older. So if we can catch kids when they're younger and help stop this, help break the homelessness for them, then the hope is that they won't find themselves in similar situations when they're older. They'll have seen people come together to support them and to love them, and that goes a long way in a kid's life.
You know, our children deserve a place to lay their head at night. They deserve continuity. And we also owe it to our children to show them that we can break that cycle.
When people know you're homeless, sometimes you get treated different. And if you're not strong enough to continue to stand, you fall completely all the way down. In my case, that's where I'm so grateful that Family Promise was here for myself and my children.
Family Promise is a shelter program for families with children that are experiencing homelessness. So we provide temporary shelter, both day and night, transportation, meals, and case management to help them get back on track and into independent housing.
We believe that all families have a promise and that all children should have a home.
When you're in a crisis situation, you're expending all of your mental and emotional energy about the next minute, much less the next day or the next month. And Family Promise provides that opportunity for these family members, these adults, to catch their breath.
They need somebody there that is not going to judge them, that's going to listen to them and really just love them for who they are and for where they're at.
It was like meeting the family that you didn't know you had. It was just like my children, they were relaxed when we came here, seeing them smile in the situation we were in. That brought a sense of, family. And they really gave us the foundation to our future.
A lot of these people come in and they're broken. The parents are just broken and they need to be built back up. So yeah, it's very important to empower the parents so that they can show the children that, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get through this together.
We are not a handout, but a hand up. It's more about training and education and where can you find this, because we want to empower our families.
Just because somebody gets into a house doesn't mean they're gonna successfully stay there. So for up to the first year after they're out of our program and into their own housing, we provide follow-up home visits and still have meetings here at the Day Center to make sure people are succeeding, and if they're having any trouble in their new home or with their landlord or with really anything, we're just there as that extra support to make sure that they're successful in that first year.
There's a lot of man hours involved in making sure that our program runs smoothly. If it wasn't for our volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do half of what we do.
The volunteers come in and they can cook in the kitchen, and the guests can come and help too, and it makes it a little more personal than it being a big cold building, for there to be faces and smiles and conversation and helping hands.
It's more than just, helping to serve a meal. It provides an opportunity for citizens in Davie County to spend an hour or a day and have a lasting impact on helping these families.
I said in one of the meetings we had with the volunteers is for them to continue the work that they do, never give up and never give out, because it truly blessed my family.
Our volunteers are the angels who come forward and bless us with making things happen. Our volunteers are the hands up that are making this all come together and making Family Promise come to fruition.
To me, success really happens a little bit down the line when families have been out of our program for a few months and they come back and they tell me about their job promotion, or they tell me about how their kids are doing so well in school. That to me shows success, because they've not only gone through our program, which is really, really tough on families, but they've made it out on their own and they're succeeding there.
Oh, it's a blessing. I have a job still. My children are growing. They're in school. Everything is stable. Not worried. Not stressed. Just get to live one day at a time. It's a real blessing.
When you can see what you're doing and you can see parents breathe a sigh of relief because they know that, okay, I'm getting help now. I'm getting the resources I need. My children are doing better in school because they know they're going to get a meal tonight and they know where they're going to sleep tonight. Compassion starts from there.
In so many respects, to know that those children have stability is huge. Secondarily, to be able to see those adults regain confidence and dignity is significant.